Hi everybody, I'm Steph. Welcome back to PT to Go for the runner. I've been a physical therapist for over 10 years and a runner for over 20, and I've helped so many people get back to running injury-free that I wanted to share some of my tips and tricks with you too. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button below and the bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. And if you're looking for a running coach to help you get fit, avoid injury, and reach your next PR, check out my website to get more information and to get your copy of a free runner-specific strength plan. By the end of this video today, I'm going to teach you how to get rid of shin splints and how to avoid them altogether. In order to treat shin splints, we need to identify some possible causes. One of the possible causes is because of overpronation. So that just means your arch is dropping more than it should be when you step. And that can cause some of the muscles in the front of the lower leg to get overworked because they are working in ways that they shouldn't be, so they can get irritated and shin splints can occur. This may be because the shoes you're wearing don't have enough support, or because the small muscles in your foot that hold up your arch are weak or overworked, and that can lead to overpronation. Another common cause of shin splints is decreased endurance of the big calf muscles in the back of the lower leg. If you've just started running or you just started increasing your training, like adding in speed work or hill work, without properly building a base and gradually building up to those workouts, the calf muscles may not be ready for that. And so when the calf muscles can't take up that slack, then some of the smaller muscles around the lower leg have to do it, and they're not designed to take up the amount of load that the big calf muscle is. And so then obviously they're going to get overtrained and overstressed, and that can lead to shin splints. So to fix this problem, you need to make sure you are building up a proper base when you are training. This is why in training plans, you have that first phase where you are gradually building up your mileage and your base with those easy runs. You are preparing the muscles gradually to deal with the stresses. Then you gradually build up speed so you don't overstress the tissue. And once again, if you need help with a training plan, leave me a comment below. I'd be happy to give you some tips or work with you as your coach. We as runners frequently overtrain, and this can lead to injuries. So having a proper training plan and even a coach to guide you is very beneficial if you want to avoid being injured. And the last common cause of shin splints is a lack of dorsiflexion or limited dorsiflexion. And that's the movement of the ankle up towards your nose. Now this one is related to tightness in that calf muscle. When the calf muscle in the back of the leg is tight, it doesn't allow your ankle and foot the range of motion it needs to come up and to move through when you are running. And so the muscles in the front of the shin and front of the leg start to overwork to try and pull through to get you through that motion anyways, and that's when they can get stressed and shin splints can occur. This one is generally a simple fix if it is truly limited because of the tightness in the calf muscle, and that is to make sure you're warming the calf muscles up so they're not getting overly tight during your run. Make sure you are stretching them, foam rolling them, using your stick, using a ball to get into those trigger points, hiding up in the heads of the gastroc. Make sure you take care of it as you go, as you are working into your training, so that it's not getting overly tight and so it doesn't lead to that injury that you have to take time off and deal with then after. So if you have already started having shin splints and the pain is acute, it just came on or came on a week or two ago, you want to back off from running, back off on the things that irritate it. So maybe do some cross training in the meantime, something that doesn't irritate the area. So probably lower impact, biking, elliptical, swimming, that kind of thing. Even water jogging would be fine. And that would be just until that acute pain is better. Once that shin splint pain starts to get better, you can gradually get back into things. Also, when it's really, really painful, you want to make sure you have the support at your feet, maybe getting new shoes if they're old, maybe adding in some arch supports to your current shoes if that seems to help take the pressure off. You want to use ice, you want to use maybe some compression sleeves, you want to warm up really good, especially the calves and everything around the lower legs. You want to stretch out after, use your foam roll, use your stick, get everything nice and loosened up around the shin, the front of the shin, and the back of the leg as well. And you want to do that after workouts, especially, and between workouts on your off days even. We want to work on eccentric strengthening. So that's that slow lowering of a muscle in order to build strength. Now, I like this one because you can strengthen and build endurance of the muscle. So make sure to add in some stability exercises to your workouts and your strength workouts, and that will help to strengthen and condition all the smaller muscles around the foot and ankle that we need to help with balance, but also that have to sometimes take up a little extra slack. So that way they'll be a little more conditioned and they will be less inclined to injury. And the last piece is to watch the surfaces you're running on once you start getting back into running. Those tight turns on tracks or if you're running around a block or something, or gravel, those can cause some irritation to some of those smaller muscles and cause them to overwork. That can lead to pain and shin splints in the lower leg, especially if those muscles are not prepared for it. So again, gradually working back into those surfaces, starting out with something that's less irritating, the surface, like a treadmill or something like that, and then gradually getting back into maybe doing walk runs to start on like a gravel road or on a track. There you have it, 3 most common causes of shin splints. So you can not only prevent it from happening, but also some ways you can treat it if you've already got it going on. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit the like button and share with your family and friends who maybe have suffered or are suffering from shin splints also. Thanks for watching.